Hello, Diamonds, and welcome back to Ecobee Season 9. It's the last season, but, well, there's a lot of stuff still left to do. So, namely, the area or the road I'm standing on, it's the Rainbow Bridge project. So, Mas nicely added me yesterday to this project so I can deal with it, as Iris will have the main function to finish the tower there, which I really hope that will be done because, well, we need to shoot down the meteor at one point. And I'm also given access to that project, so I will be the person who has the right to press the button, which is fantastic. So yeah, hopefully the tower gets high enough so we can make something on top and do the event. But yeah, before we even get that far, I want to finish this bridge project, which is super big. And I decided that I want to have it in 2 layers. So I know that some people want to have the asphalt road, but it's not really rainbowy enough. So the road will be underneath, and I'm only doing currently one side of it, so I can at least make the truck move through and get more roads from the other side of this water, because that's where everything is. But yeah, so there's like wider section, it will be doubled up, in case the trucks need to pass by each other. So, because otherwise it's just one width, so you can't put 2 trucks side by side. So this is, for example, the example, like look how it would be. Let me close my backpack so it's more visual space. So if I take my truck, just as reference, I think it's probably easier to see. If I, of course, go the right way as well. So, let's see. We have a truck coming this way. Here you can just go all around. And I think this block should be long enough so even with the bigger trailer trucks, you can keep it to the side, and with everything you should be able to go past. I really hope. Of course, I don't have trailer truck myself to test it. And yeah, so then there will be, of course, the walls everywhere. I wish we had the fence type also as diagonal, because it would look quite a bit better. And my idea is also to add like the front glass on top of the road, and all the sides will be fully enclosed, so when you're on the road you can't really see out, you can only see the sky. So it kind of shows that why it's important to go above. And the entrance area, because the entrance is a bit higher than the water level, so I have one side going down, one up, then the upside will go into the, I know it's not finished, but it goes into the Rainbow Road, which will be with 6 different glass colors. Because I was thinking about the brown and pink, and they don't really fit in. If they did, then I could have had 8. And I was even thinking about splitting them on 2 sides. But yeah, I think this way it looks a bit more rainbowy. And yeah, so this side goes like 20 blocks ahead, then it's like small gap where again, if I go the other way, I don't really want to use the brown and pink because they don't really fit here, but if the rest of the area where the wider asphalt is, I just want to keep it like either black or white glass, so, or maybe even some type of pattern. I mean, I will probably discuss with Iris later. But yeah, this way it's like kind of more plain area because the rainbow is not totally endless. But yeah, so the main parts will be in all 6 colors. And I was thinking that it will start from inside and end from the outside. Has also all the supports that go all the way to the bottom. So it's not kind of like just visual on top. The other sides, well, I haven't done anything yet, so it's kind of floaty still, so not the best, but well, I haven't even calculated how much concrete I need for this full bridge. It's definitely a lot because, well, the walls. So we can imagine like just one wall in the 20 piece section would be like what, 100 pieces of concrete. Then other side 200, and well, on the map we can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts at least. So yeah, plus all the towers and extra construction elements. So we are looking like maybe like 8,000 in total. And yeah, of course, we have the rest of the roads where it joins off is at the road back here. It also needs quite a lot of work. So yeah, this is pretty much what is happening with the bridge project. I will need to go down here to get some more asphalt roads, because it's the only place where we have those available really. Sentinel also has now, finally, a little bit. Because yeah, I noticed that he came in for a little bit. But yeah, we probably come here and take lots, because 200 isn't enough. Even though like the Sentinel's shop is just here, so I will definitely take everything from there as well. You said 200. Because yeah, going to the other side, it's kind of a long way around. That's something. And yeah, so on our way we can definitely take a look on some buildings as well. So it's gonna be kind of interesting. Because yeah, normally I don't go onto those roads, so I don't even see myself what is hidden there. But yeah, now with the road requirement, and actually I needed some metals as well, as I was making more of the angled solar panels, which I can easily sell for money to the government, to the power plant. But I might use it myself, maybe even on this project, not sure yet. So we can check that out as well. So here the road is still not finished, and even here is kind of bumpy. There's a truck in the middle of the roads for a long time now. I do like that this road is super wide and then goes more narrow suddenly. Yeah, it's so slow at loading now as well. Of course, I'm using internet to download some other stuff, like some Echo assets, because I'm looking into the mod making as well. So Iris also shared something with me that I have taken a look at, which is kind of fun project. So I hope that it will be resurrected. And of course from the files I could learn quite a bit extra that I couldn't really understand from the documentation itself immediately. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, the first building that I saw is kind of unique shape is this one. So I'm not sure if it's going to resemble more like a church or something different. But yeah, the triangle looked kind of interesting, so I was thinking that we should stop by. Slanted roof going all the way down is also unique. And down here is supposedly brick making. Not sure if anything will really be connected or not. And upstairs, well, definitely not finished. Not sure if it ever will be. But let's hop in and see what's really around. Down there is just a mine. Been into the mines quite a bit now. I'm more interested in the buildings. Mixture of brick types. Okay. And the building itself only has a shop. It's almost empty. Yeah, just a shop and few boxes and anvil. That's pretty much it. The physics. You go too close and you kick it. Fantastic. But yeah, I mean, it does look nice. So I'm not saying that it's bad. It's just unfinished. Because when you try by, you don't really see if it's finished or not. But yeah, there's still some work left to do, but it's totally doable. And after that, Where does this road go? All the way up to the hills. Okay. And of course, I just drive off the roads because I'm looking around. Anyway, let's go back in the truck and look ahead. It's kind of important. So here's one shop that I bought all my copper from, because at that point no one else had anything. So we put somewhere so I'm not holding the axe up all the time. So a lot of electrical power. Building itself doesn't really contain too much, just food container and anvil. That's what else you need in the shop. Quite a bit of storage behind the building, many bricks as well. In this building, rolling mills, so you can make corrugated steel. A lot of fuel, probably for the skids. And then more storage back here. I think this is just above mine or something, so quite quick transfer. And underneath is then the mine. So hopefully we can just take, if I can close it, we can just take a quick look at this mine. So yeah, good thing about this adjustment that was made, that you can just go through all the doors. So gold and copper mine is right here. No wonder why. There's good prices on everything. And when we go further, probably has something else. Yeah, so in this section I can see that there's quite big factory. It's decent setup, many stamp mills. Also the water wheels with this GT Trek. Yeah, this one uses live water feed, so they just flow because the water is moving and not because there is water on one side. So it's quite good. Yeah, quite decent smelting area as well. So everything getting recycled. I think it goes all the way to be cleaned. And yeah, there's the filter down there. Can actually go here as well. So there are several filters, 3 to be exact. So it's quite good amount. Nice. Yeah, a lot of machinery, both electrical and mechanical, to deal with everything. And in this room we have advanced masonry tables. So ashlar making. It's also quite good. And yeah, the mine still goes further a bit. Oh, there's a lot of water coming from that thing. Okay. But yeah, it's quite nice having all 3 metals in one big mine. And of course lights. It's excellent. Quite nice mine. But yeah, I think we can pretty much go ahead. So I will quickly get out and to the next location. Our road is not really visible from this corner yet, so I need to work hard to make it happen. Anyway, on the other side we do have another complex, and this is kind of important because it offers many different goods. So if you go to the shop, we can see travel related stuff. I think I have to take some of it also to the road shop, so they can make more roads. Should be kind of fantastic. It's so cheap. Just load up my truck and be happy. And the other shop here then sells many foods, and I can see that my character kind of wants baked corn as well. So let me quickly buy it. Let's see if I can fit it in. I could. Yes, that's nice. It was delicious. So yeah, it's kind of a simple cooking station. And yeah, a lot of machinery around. So definitely a lot of mining happening. Masonry stuff. Again, mining facilities. using wind power. So remember that I mentioned that if I even start my own server at any time, I don't really want the wind towers. So as a like replacement, then there would be mechanical power generators similar to what we have for the electrical power, like the steam generators, but just for mechanical, and maybe even like a conversion module later on in the game, where you can just add like a small machine that can convert electrical power to mechanical power. I think it would be quite nice, but of course it requires a lot of learning, like what to do. And I also want to have something to recycle stuff, because like at least the campsites, they are quite annoying and I really don't like them. So yeah, so I want to just recycle them. So we can see that Halco has quite decent iron mine down here. So a lot of walkways and stuff. Plenty of limestone. It's also good granite. So going this way, I think we'll end up also in the gold mine or something. But yeah, just adding asphalt roads all the way down is quite useful. And yeah, I don't really want to go too far. I just want to quickly go all the way to the road shop, so we can buy our roads, and then I can go and get back to the road construction. And yeah, the bridge here is also quite nice, using a lot of mortared stone, mortared sandstone to be exact. It's quite nice, all the roof tiles. So yeah, it's quite good. Much better than just plain edge or edgeless variant, which is a bit dangerous. So I will get to the road shop and I will see you there. So here we are at the Island Road shop. It's quite nice lumber building, but yeah, a lot of wind towers everywhere to make the mechanical power for everything. So let's sell all our sand so we can make sure that the roads will be done. And then I have to think, how much can I take? It's probably quite a lot, like it's around 60 maybe. I think that's the amount that I can fit on this truck. Right? Yes, exactly. So I remember the amount. Happy. So yeah, 2 mixes for everything. It's one of the mods that I want to bring over if I ever start anything. So this is publicly available, so anyone can use it. So it's also a good way to still remember the Ecobee, because it's still one of the best. I mean, you cannot replace it really. Then mechanics corner. I do like the skylight, it's really good. Windows on the sky, perfect. And also having the chimney pots, really nice. Something I really like. And then another big mine. Skid is present, so can dig up everything. A lot of iron. And goes quite a bit down. So I think it goes to the 2nd iron level. So usually you have two different levels of iron. So one is quite high and the other one is a lot lower. So let's see if there is iron here as well. There's tiny pieces, so it seems that it's getting somewhere. But yeah, it's not really going through. On this side at least. Yeah. So there is iron underneath, but yeah. Drew hasn't gone that far, it seems. Nice. And on this corner we have also the ladder. So we can use that to go up. So many stop areas. Nice. That's kind of interesting. Leaving it door just in front of that. I mean, it's good because you don't really fall in. But yeah, adding maybe a little bit walls makes it a bit more durable. Because yeah, I don't really think that doors really work this way in real life. But it's quite good. I do like the setup. It's simple, yet effective. And yeah, loads of towers up here that we can see. So yeah, Chuck is running this side of it seems. Even some trees that haven't been cleaned up, which is fine. So yeah, I mean, Chuck has been working on the maze still. It kind of looks a lot better than before. And yeah, from this further away, it looks amazing. So we can maybe check in more like towards the end of the season to see if it's finished. And yeah, I think that's all for today's episodes. In the next one, hopefully we have the bridge halfway done and can also start properly thinking about the Meteor Showdown event. So I'm not sure yet when we will exactly do it, but I will write it down on Discord once we can decide it. But anyway, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.